Penis, 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 I made you out of clay. Penis, 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 I sucked you, now I'm gay. Penis, penis, a sweedle doodle day. Tweedle deedle doonus, dweeny deeny day. I don't know any of the words to that song. I mean, obviously I made them up, so I made the words whatever the fuck I want, but the actual song, I know it's something to do with a dreidel. Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay. Dreidel, 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 was something I'll play. Dreidel, 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 I'm Jewish and I'm gay. Dreidel, 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 penises are gay. Obviously, I'm not saying all Jewish people are gay. I'm just saying the person, the character singing that song, the hypothetical Jewish character that was singing that song was an out of the closet homosexual, an active part of the homosexual community that was comfortable enough to say, "Hey everyone, I'm a gay." And he's also Jewish. He's proud of his Jew heritage. I know you should say Jewish person. I was about to say Jewy. But that would be bad. You can't say that. He's proud of his Jewy heritage. I mean, you can say that because it's a religion and is therefore fucking retarded. But hey, that's just my opinion, and what the bloody do I know? Penis, 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 really, really gay. I sucked on 12 penises. Apparently I'm gay. Blum, blum, blum. We're drawing with green by penis, penis, penis. I'm really, really gay. Today on the podcast we're drawing with green by the way. Hey! Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. In case it was not already entirely apparent, it's the green episode. Look all the green we've got. Oh, how about some bud? Do spark a leaf, grow some trees, smoke that green, that lean, smoke crow. Apparently that's something they call it. Do you smoke the weed? Hello, I'm a young person and I know all about drugs. I wouldn't even know where to buy weed if I wanted to get it, which I don't because it doesn't really interest me. I prefer mushrooms and those sorts of things, psychedelics, as opposed to just marijuana. It's not really my jam. And even I say mushrooms and I wouldn't know where to get those. I mean, I think you can get those online for the most part because they're like less bad or something. I don't know. Fucking silliness. Jewy. Dreidel. That's just in my head now. Do you ever, I find, I mean, everyone gets songs stuck in their head, so that's not what I was going to ask. But I find, more so than getting songs stuck in my head, I get tunes stuck in my head. So rather than, the actual dreidel song, I mean, for one thing, I don't know the words, so it stands to reason that I wouldn't have the words to the song in my head. But I get the tune in my head, and so I get the tune, and then I just put whatever words to it I deem appropriate at the time. So, rather than singing dreidel, dreidel, it would be penis, penis. Penis, penis, penis. I'm really, really gay. Penis, penis, penis. I love penises today. You know, stuff like that. This is Chikorita. who I know is a Pokemon, and I assume a grass type, judging by the fucking giant leaf growing out of its head. But other than that, I know precisely dick all about Chikorita. He's one of the newer. I say newer. I guess it's old now. It's one of the. It's post the first 151 Pokemon, and therefore I don't know diddly squat about it. I don't fucking know everything. But I googled green Pokemon that are green, and this was one of the few that I was like, I can draw that. That's fine. Because most of them are kind of shit. The green Pokemon really fucking stick. Bulbasaur, Scyther, a bunch of new ones I don't fucking know or give a shit about. But I saw Chikorita, and I'm aware of Chikorita at least. It's one of the few that like it was about just as I was getting out of my Pokemon phase, so I'm sort of aware of it. But I still don't really give a shit about it. But I figured I'd add it onto the green things list. There's shitloads of green characters, man. I type in blue characters for last week's, and I was like, oh, okay, this character, yeah, that works. I can do something with this. But for green, there's fucking ass, bullshit, piss and fart loads. Green characters. What the fuck? Jesus! Look at all the fucking green characters. Look at all of them. Wow, you might be able to see a few scribbles I've got. We'll get to those. Don't you worry, true believers. Oh, who am I? Stan Lee? What am I? Taking the credit for other people's creativity, claiming I had everything to do with creating all the characters I had a little part of. He didn't create the look of Spider-Man, I'll tell you that. You just know Stanley was like, just fucking some Jewish kid and powers of a spider. And then other people created the actual stuff to go with it. And then Stanley was like, this is mine now, I made this. And everyone else was like, well, come on, it was this team effort. Team! I'm Stan Lee! I am the team! Nothing against Stan Lee, but Again, just like Chikorita, I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care about Stan Lee. I don't fucking care about Chikorita. I don't fucking care about your mum. Oh, I guess I'm doing these super dark now. I didn't realise this Sharpie would be as dark as it is, but it is. Well, you move with the... You chop and change. Oh, Jesus, I just had a flashback. At school, someone kicked me in the leg. And then they kicked me in the leg again. I got bullied a lot at school. And then this guy, Bryn, I think what a fucking weird name, Bryn. Hello, my name's Bryn. Bryn, I think. He was saying, oh, you got to go with the flow, go with the blow, you, and you got to go with the, that's what he said, go with the blow. And he was like doing these dodging motions of like, if someone's trying to kick you in the leg, you got to like move your legs in the same direction. You got to go with the blow. And I was just, at the time, I just remember thinking, what the fuck are you doing? Just stop. I just got kicked in the shin. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to stand there like trying to do these fucking skiing maneuvers, moving my body side to side, trying to dodge someone that's kicking me in the shin. Like, what the fuck off. I'll just take the kick. I can manage. Christ. Sorry, that was a bit of a tangent. But then it was just in my head. But also, this entire video series is a tangent. That's an okay Chikorita, isn't it? It's obviously, I took out the anime eyes because I don't give a fuck. Green. Should we talk about green things? No. Should we take a? So the sales of my book have been going quite well. So I figured I can afford to treat like on the pie chart of should we do a green pie chart? If this is the pie chart of if this is the money I made off the books, this much of it, or this area, is rent, bills, food. This is money I could probably spend on pretty much whatever I want. Like you know, what do they call it? Disposable income. Disposable income. So I splashed out, and I'm going to show you what I bought. Now, oh shit, man. God damn it. I'm going to have to retake my green pen photo now because I've got more green pens than I thought. Fuck! God, shit, damn it. Oh, I got even more. Fucking hell. Ah, shit. What did you buy, Ewan? Get to what you fucking bought. We want to hear it? No, you don't want to hear. No one gives a shit. Alright, I think that's all my green pens. So you might think, well, I paid for that book, and now he's spending all the money on all this shit wank. But I'm gonna. So I haven't had one since I was in school. Like more than 15, 20 years ago or something. And like I say, I've been really getting into, not getting into skateboarding, but like enjoying skateboarding. I've been watching, there was the Dew Tour, the Mountain Dew sponsored skateboard contest recently. I've been watching that. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I've just been, so I just thought it'd be funny to get Tech Tech. And they've changed a lot. They're wider and they're more round, and the concave is like insane compared to what they were. The logo's different. It's a Santa Cruz. I got stickers. I got Santa Cruz stickers. These are pretty cool. I'll stick those on my sketchbook. Well, I'll stick one of them on my sketchbook. I got to stick one on the board. You got to put stickers on your board, haven't you? You get a new skateboard, get stickers. You fucking put them shits on there, don't you? Stick one like there. Get a nice Santa Cruz. Because that way, if you're sponsored by Santa Cruz and you do like a blunt slide and the camera catches it, they see the Santa Cruz sticker. And then people watching know fucking Santa Cruz. It was like a random pack. I didn't get to choose which Tech I got. But, oh shit, son. God damn. So I got a Santa Cruz one. It's quite a cool graphic, like a lion face or something. What's this, like a stand for it? Maybe it's supposed to go like that. Oh, I don't know. I won't be using that, will I? I just thought it'd be funny to just piss about with a Tech. Because I used to use them all the time at school. We used to have the tin pencil kit, like this, but big, you know, for all your pencils and pens. And I had one of those pencil cases specifically for use with Tech Techs. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, man. Do a switch crook. Man, fun time. But yeah, I had the tin pencil case specifically because I could fit a Tech in there, and then in lessons I could just fucking piss about doing all kinds of shit. Okay, this is the podcast now. You can turn off if you want, because this is all I'm going to be doing. We're drawing green things. Oh, and also I'm playing with a tiny skateboard because I'm a child. Fuck you! It makes me happy, and anything that makes me happy is worthwhile. Plus, if this is what I bought with my money, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna go fucking spend it all on drugs and alcohol or food or video games, wastes of time. I'm gonna spend it on important. Can I ollie? I used to be really far. I had ramps, and I made all kinds of shit. I did that when I think I've said before, I used to collect wrestling figures, and I made backstage areas and like boiler rooms and all kinds of shit, weapons, and the announcers tables and shit. I made all of that. I had like a ring and a bunch of wrestlers, and you know, certain wrestlers would come with like accessories and stuff, and so I'd make shit based on those accessories. So if they came with like a crutch, if a wrestler came with a crutch to use as a weapon, as a toy, I'd make like a nurse's station to have a crutch, and then they'd have like a bed and like an X-ray machine or whatever. And so with tech decks, I used to make all the ramps and shit. Ah! See that switch ollie? Oh, it's easier to do ollie switch than it is to do them all. Oh, nice. I'll get better at getting my fingers up to the nose to do crooks. We're just slapping into it. See, I kind of sucked because, like, in terms of doing kickflips, you're supposed to, a kickflip is like that. So you use your front foot to flip off there to flip it. But I managed to learn how to do it by hitting just here to like make it kickflip, which I can do sometimes. Again, it's been like at least 15 years since I played with them. It's not that great. Oh, primo, let's do some freestyle tricks. Oh, it's fucking sick. Do nollie? Oh, almost. Oh, he keeps shooting backwards when I do nollies, man. What a pain in the piss. Okay, I might not spend the entire video playing with my new finger skateboard. Oh, it jumps like crazy. Clear the gap. Pure. Is this fun to watch? No. Okay, let's draw. Should we draw something instead of playing with toys? So we're drawing with green. What else? What else? This, again, I don't know if any of these... The lid off. Work. That might work enough. See if you can tell what this one is. Probably quite obvious. Shrek was on the list of green characters, but I'm not drawing Shrek because I just don't give a shit. That's sort of where I'm at in terms of like media I'm watching and stuff. I watch and look at things and I just think, I just don't care. I can't bring myself to care about the shit that people are getting fucking up and antsy about. Films that are coming out. Star Wars. Like, I won't even say I liked the original trilogy of Star Wars. That's where my relationship with Star Wars ends. I've seen The Phantom Menace. I started watching the Clones one and was bored by it. I saw the newer one, the first of the newer ones, and nothing since then. Because I've lost interest completely. I just don't fucking care. Cannot bring myself to care. Can't find it in me. Cannot find any care in me. I'm not going to be like, oh, I've run out of fucks to give. Yeah, I guess in a way I have, but ultimately I just don't fucking care. You've probably guessed who it is, and if you haven't, then you're stupid. I'm gonna use a brown because I think it will fit still. Because brown and green go together, and that's the problem with brown, is it's not really a colour. Because brown is just dark orange, it's not actually brown. And I mean that brown is a colour, it's a colour that exists. That's like saying, oh, black's not actually a colour, it's a colour. What colour is the grip tape? Oh, it's not actually any colour, it is black. Black is a colour, it exists as a thing. What colour Sharpie is this? It's a black Sharpie, it exists. This is a brown pen, brown exists. But in terms of like the colour spectrum, if you have like a colour wheel with all the colours on it, brown doesn't fit into like the gay flag or anything. It's its own thing. It's technically like a dark orange, like I said. Oh, you can probably tell who it is now if I spoil the surprise. So, you know, I'm doing like drawing with colours and shit. But I won't be drawing with brown because as much as brown is a colour, it's not like... It's not a real colour. It's a pretend made up colour. God fuck, it's the government. The government fucking keeping the colours from us. Oh, okay, so I don't know about green facts. I guess I know a couple of things based on the colour green. But, you know, there's those colours that, like, there's a thing that shrimp apparently can see fucking billion colours that humans can only imagine. That's like a thing. Is like, oh, I wish I could see all the colours that shrimp can see. Imagine. Because that was a thing when I was, like, young. It was like, try to imagine a new colour. You can't, can you? Oh, they say human imagination is... You can imagine anything, but you can't imagine a new colour. But, like, yeah, of course you can't, because it's fucking stupid. But that is a thing. Whether or not you were aware of it, shrimp, allegedly, can see more colours than we can. They have more receptors. But recent research suggests that it's not true. They can't see more colours. They just have more receptors or whatever to perceive colour. So it's not that they perceive more colours, it's they're probably better at perceiving colours, or they perceive colours in a different way. They don't just look at a thing and go, this is green. Maybe they observe or they feel, or they're better at seeing certain... Like, it's not that they see more colours is the point. So, which I quite like when people get really, like, excited about something and then it gets taken away. What do they call that? Schadenfreude, is that it? You know, when people get really sort of like dickish about like, oh, shrimp can see colours and we can't even comprehend. The human brain can only do it. It's like, no, actually, they can't see more colours than us. They have more receptors for seeing colour. So they perceive colour in different ways to us. You fucking bum nut. I was trying to recall a story when I was talking about zombies. We were doing a fundraiser, like art sale thing at university for our end of year show to get money to pay for a gallery space to have our exhibition. Because all of that money we pay doesn't pay for exhibition space, which is fucking stupid. Not that happy with this, to be honest. I think that's quite cool, but this is kind of shit. That's just how it goes sometimes, isn't it? It's funny. But then this, I think, this guy came up to the table and was trying to like sweet talk one of the girls who was with us. And then he started talking about zombies. But he was trying to be really clever and like make a point about zombies eating brains. Oh, and I can't remember what it was that he was trying to say. It was just so fucking asinine. And I kept my mouth shut because of, you know, being scared and social anxiety and stuff. But afterwards, I thought about what I would have said to him, which amounts to he was thinking he had this hidden knowledge that no one else knew about, but actually he was just being a fat idiot and he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And, you know, I relate. Let's say good. Where I thought I'd take a little look do a twosome. So I did make a video on this, so I won't spend too long on it. But I just thought it would be cool to revisit a couple of bits. I say that, maybe I won't. Just again, I mentioned in my other video, which I assume you've watched, because obviously everyone watches everything I do. all of the time. I really like this first strip, this Atom Tan strip, and I will see if I can track down a copy of Atom Tan 2 if there's any out there. Because I'd love to read a full book of this. Because I think, because a lot of like post-apocalyptic stuff goes quite big, like huge destroyed cities and nature taking the city back and animals running over the cities and mutants and fucking all this shit, bunkers and bands of pirates and all kinds of shit. Whereas this seems really small scale and like the post-apocalyptic parts of it are more hinted at. Obviously they talk about it, but in terms of visuals it's more hinted at than it is heavily visually shown. Stuff like this, I love that building with all the junk inside it and stuff. That it's like on an angle. It's really, really cool. I really, really like this Atom Tan strip, man. And I like that like the girl character is like, I don't know, she's just oblivious to a lot of stuff, and then the guy is slightly more on point with knowing what's been going on. But it's cool. It's pretty cool. And then she gets nicked, and he wakes up and she's gone. It leaves it on a cliffhanger, man. That's fucking cool. And then there's this Jamie Hewlett one. I don't have too much to say about it. It's cool that it's Jamie Hewlett. I think my main takeaway from it is, well, for one part, you can see early Hewlett sort of tropes or whatever that would then feed into what he did later on, which then feeds into what he did later and later on. But on the whole, the actual comic itself is kind of forgettable, I guess. There's not too much going on. It's just, he probably just drew it for fun, which is, a perfectly valid reason to do it, and I do enjoy it. And there's some cool art, but it's not like, I don't know, nothing about it really sticks with me. Which is quite, that's something like, I got this because it's like, it's Tank Girl origin, Jamie Hewlett's first comics when he was a kid, and that's one of the major things I take is these drawings are really, really, really good, especially considering, I mean, they're good anyway, but they're especially good considering, I guess, I approximate Jamie Hewlett's age at the time to be sort of early 20s, late teens, 19 maybe, but certainly between 20 and 23, I'd assume, when he was making this. To be drawing this sort of, this well is really, really good. I see professional comics that aren't necessarily drawn quite as well as this. But the whole zine as a whole is cool and it's fun. Just silly, fun little comics. It's got a theme to it of like post-apocalypse, sort of nuclear fallout and stuff. Atom Tan. I used to think Atom Tan was like a thing that like a glow you'd have on your skin after a bomb had dropped, but I couldn't find any information that would back up that assumption. All I could find was the song by The Clash. But yeah, I like that. I'm glad I've got this. It's certainly a cool thing to have in my collection. Books and things are like my most prized possessions. So that's a cool one that I'm happy to have. Oh no, my Santa Cruz stickers. Oh no. I picked this up. This was basically one of the only comics I actually downloaded a digital copy specifically to look at the artwork because it looked quite neat. By Martin Edmond, who I think killed himself. No, Edmund. What are you doing? Jesus. I can't find too much information at the moment. Martin Edmund, artist. Let's try that. See, I don't want to go into this going, he killed himself, and then for it to not be true. It's coming up with a screenwriter, a screenplay writer. Obituary. I found an obituary for him. Oh, maybe that was the guy. Well, okay, so it's just. I'm pretty sure he ended his own life, which is sad. Because this is cool. I really like the art in this. You can't really escape saying it's very reminiscent of Simon Bisley, especially for Lobo. Simon Bisley set the bar. Not even set the bar high. He just pretty much set the bar for, what is Lobo comics. I like some aspects of this and dislike others. I quite like it's done in the sort of the way I do perspective and backgrounds and stuff, which is not you draw your perspective grid and lines and make sure it all matches. You go foreground big, medium ground medium, background small, and that's it. You don't need to measure it all out. So it goes with that. It's not all ruled. It's messy. There's funny little details in there, little posters and trash and shit. That's cool. I like that. That's a good shit. And then this is quite a neat thing. I think it's pretty much gospel that Mr. McFarlane, I want to call him Todd McFarlane, was the guy responsible for making this a thing in Spawn comics. But, it's whatever. Lobo drinks so much he passes out and maybe dies, I think, after fighting all the police. And then they take his brain out of his head because they've been working on these police robots. And they take the brain out of Lobo's head and put it in one of these police robots. And it says, this is a Robocop, a one-time only parody of Robocop. Lobo is a trademark of DC Comics. Robocop is not. Robocop is a trademark of Orion Pictures Corporation, which is not affiliated with DC Comics and which did not participate in or authorize this parody of Robocop. Once again, this is a parody of Robocop. It is not Robocop. It is self. Now go frag. Which is just saying, this is just a fucking dumb comic. It's not in association with Robocop. It's just a fucking comic. This is cool. Big fucking car with big fucking people on it shooting shit up. But then the splash panel, Lobo Cop shows up. This robot cop they've got with Lobo's brain in it. A little bit silly. The chain is on his right arm here and then on his left arm here. That's something I really try to avoid in my comics. And then on his right arm again here. So I don't know. Also, he's using his gun arm to shoot up this car, but the art, it just like cuts off the gun arm and then has the sound effects and then the car getting shot to pieces. So it misses the actual arm shooting, which is a bit weird. But that's fucking cool. I like that. I love the metallic look, the design on all the bits and pieces on the suit. The chain looks cool. A little bit, it gets me a little bit, the crop. Just how, like, it just goes off the edges just a tiny little bit. I'd like it to be, if it was just a tiny bit smaller so it fit in. But whatever, it's cool. It's cool. Ultimately, that's fucking cool. That's what counts for me. Oh, I think is that a B and an O? Bow, like low bow, maybe. I think that's what they've done to his chest. Yeah. And then, he goes crazy and just shoots people, I guess. More news reports of Lobo Cop. I haven't read it again. Why would I? I don't give a shit. This is called destruction, violence, smashed cars. I might steal this for Zilla. I mean, I might take inspiration from this and use it in my own work. And I like these parts where they do that a few times. I meant to mention actually right at the beginning. I think this is where he's getting drunk and he's seeing all this, like, all these faces. I guess it's just one person's face, but he's seeing it in like a psychedelic sort of motion with the colours and stuff. So I like that this background's all one colour and this is all one, more or less one colour. So I like these bits where it's just colour with all the ink and stuff going on. It's pretty neat stuff. And then they pour concrete on him to stop him. I don't know, do they do it on purpose or is he just in the wrong place at the wrong time? There's ducks and a man getting concreted or cemented over. You served your purpose, Lobocop, but you're no use to me now. The city thinks you're a robot. Berserk. It's my duty to stop you, so they are doing it on purpose. Lawbreaker, when I get out of here, I'll arrest you so hard you'll think you was born with a nightstick up your butt. Fool, you're never getting out. Hey, he's giving the finger. It's like Terminator with the thumb and the... But he's... So they've got a nice cemented thing. And then... I don't know how long it is, but he's in the ground. And then he flexes so hard, all the ground cracks. That's quite cool. I quite like the static, just copy-pasted image. And then the fresh image of him flexing his arms, flex, crack, 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 crack. And then bursting out. That's cool. I looked at a little bit of Martin Edmonds' work online. And I dig it. I do... Like, I'm going to have to pay more attention and get hold of some more stuff he's done. Because it's too easy to just look at this and go, oh, it's like Bisley, but not Bisley. Because it's Lobo and it's similar to Bisley. He has a similar sort of sensibility in how he's portraying certain things. And then Lobo, I guess, wakes up and then takes his brain back or something. And then rides off into the sunset. That's cool. So I'm glad to have this as a print thing, because as nice as it is to download comics and read them on your phone, your iPad or whatever, on my laptop, books are my prized possessions. There's nothing better than having a book. I've said before, that's how I prefer to look at art. Like, I don't even like to go into a gallery. It can be cool to see an actual painting in a gallery, yeah, but books, for me, is where it's at. You know, I'd rather have an artist's top paintings in a book to look at rather than an exhibition. Shit like this. Fucking cool, man. Fucking cool, man. This is a new one. Something I've literally never once drawn in the entirety of my entire life, which is quite odd. I've thought several times that I should check out the comics upon which it's based, well, where it originated, and it's The Mask. Because I was aware it was from a comic, and then at one point in my local comic shop is a Forbidden Planet, which is a chain store, so they have a comics section, quite a good comic section. It's, you know, a pop culture store more so than just a comic book store. So they do have a pretty decent comic book section, and they will have, you know, new and some old, but mostly new comic books. But I did at one point, years upon years ago, see a copy of a Mask comic in there, and I was like, oh, this is... and I looked through it and I enjoyed what I was looking at, the artwork and stuff that I saw, but I didn't really pick it up or like get into it. Nothing struck me that like I should pick this up and take it away. But now I regret that because I'm like, I really think I'd enjoy it from what I've seen of it. It seems like a fun time comic. And there is a Mask Lobo crossover which looks pretty gnarly from the little I've seen of it. I saw cartoonist Kayfabe take a look at it, and it looked pretty fucking cool. So something like that, I think would be quite cool to take a look at. So I might have to, I guess, instead of spending all my money on cool fucking tech decks and shit. Oh, that was nice tray flip. Oh, nollie kick flip. Oh, look at that! I'm doing all the tricks. Look at your hard flip. Ah, fuck! That was I fucking killing it, man. I used to be able to do impossibles. Oh, my dirty fingernails. Ooh. Yeah! Ollie up onto the stack of paper. There's a stack of paper like this high here. I switch Ollie onto it. Oh, I can! Fuck yeah! So maybe instead of spending all my money on cool toys, I'll buy some Mask comics and have a look at them. But he's green, isn't he? Okay, green fact. Everybody knows Badger loves mashed potato. That's a very British reference. Bodger and Badger. Fucking look it up, bitches. Bodger from Bodger and Badger used to live in Winchester, where I'm from, like my hometown. I used to see him in the post office. And I always wanted to go up to him and be like, are you Bodger from Bodger and Badger? I fucking love Bodger and Badger. You're amazing. But he looks like the sort of person who, outside of being a children's entertainer, he looks like he kind of might just want to be left the fuck alone. So, And again, because I'm above celebrity worship and shit, I don't really go in for that. I don't really care about... I wouldn't want to get an autograph or something, because I'm not really into that. Fuck, what was I reading about? Something... Dynaesthesia. I've got my thing open, my laptop open to look at green characters. Let me... fuck, what was it called? Doheniasia. Fuck. Adonesia? Fuck. Anhedonia. There you go. I typed in lack of joy. Anhedonia. It's a thing. Inability to feel pleasure in normally pleasurable activities, which is usually comes after a long bout of depression, trauma, and stuff. It's a lack of ability to feel pleasure in things. Which I'm not being like, oh, I've got anhedonia, so I know that it's not always easy to feel. But from the little reading I've done about that sort of shit, it seems it would fit with, things. Like I look at a sunset and I don't go, oh, that's such a nice sunset. I go, yes, I am looking at a sunset. I understand, but I don't feel pleasure from it. I don't feel pleasure from drawing. I don't feel pleasure from masturbating anymore. It's just... no, I'm not saying it. I almost certainly don't have anhedonia. I'm just a miserable shit. Point is, Bodger from Bodger and Badger. God, it's tangents and tangents. I've had my caffeine pills. Let's make that that point that we already know. Oh, God, I wanted to apologise before because I think sometimes I can come across a bit cunty. What was I saying in one of my previous videos? Oh, fuck, yeah, I was saying about how I hate comedians and comedy podcasts and all that shit. And then I said, don't suggest any to me. And I wanted to apologise because that might have come across a bit cunty. Like, I might have been saying that, going, oh, I don't like these podcasts because of these comedians and all the people, and they're just kind of shit, and they all talk about being famous and... and then someone watching might have thought, oh, I can think of a podcast or something that Ewan might like. And then Ewan says, don't fucking suggest shit to me though, because I don't fucking care. See, I'm cool with being a dick for comedic value. If it's funny to be a dick for a second, then cool. But I don't mean to actually be a dick. I don't actually want to come across as a massive piece of shit. So I apologise for that. Ooh, that wasn't my intention. And so all of my being like, I'm so above fucking celebrity worship because I got no feelings. Like, I just take it all as fucking, I don't know, not even entertainment, just me. I'm just trying to fill time until I'm dead. That's all any of us can do, is fill the void until we all inevitably die. Some of us could do with dying sooner. Looking at you, every politician in the world. Oh, perfect. I was about to say, I hope this works, because that'd be really cool to do the eyes. And fuck it, let's make it like a yellowy green masky mask face. I can add a couple of white dots for highlights over the top of that. Pretty fucking sick, innit? Green fact, that's where I was going. Going. Ooh. So we all know, old Saint Nick, did he used to be green, or is he something else? I think he used to be green. It wasn't actually Coca-Cola that changed him. He changed through various folk tales, because they all change over time anyway. And then I think Coca-Cola just took on the red Santa and popularised it. So I think Coca-Cola certainly popularised the red Santa, but didn't invent the red Santa. Stop giving corporations credit for anything. They're not your friends. They're fucking bastards, a lot of them. And also, leprechauns, the colour of green for St. Patrick's Day and all of that, I think was actually originally blue, because I think it was the colour of like uniforms. And that's what I was saying. I think the original Santa Claus wore green, I think. So it fits with green. I was going to... Oh, that's what I was going to draw. Let me bring up the picture for reverence. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it in because I've not left adequate space. Maybe I'll squeeze him in here. Yeah, he'll go in there easy enough. Cool. I think Santa Claus was green originally, and so is now red but was originally green, and something that's now green was originally blue. St. Patrick's Day was blue because I think it was to do with some uniforms of something somewhere. And then the colour of the shamrock, the four-leaf clover, started to be used, and then everything turned green magically. And that's the green fact. That's something I know about green. Did you know the grass isn't always greener? Sometimes it's blue. In ancient times, green was used for peace. That's where the term Greenpeace comes from. Did you know Greenpeace are a bunch of wankers? Did you know I'm a lean green pissing machine? Did you know my pee is green? I piss green. did you know? Fucking shut up, Ewan, you fuck. What colour's this? That's a bit dark. Is it? I don't know, it might be alright. No, all of these are shit. Nothing works. Nothing works. Well, that's to be expected, really, isn't it? Why would anything work when instead it could not work? Ooh. Pew, 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 pew. Amazing. That's amazing. Wow. Wow. I will get on to the drawing that I was doing. I'm just realised I have chunks of this one that are unfinished. Should I shade in the teeth or will they look shit? I'm always worried about that. Like, shading in eyes and stuff can be cool, and teeth, because you can really give a sense of form to them so that they don't look like just flat white shapes. But it's really easy to fuck it up and add like too much shadow. You know? You've got to be careful with it. And ballpoint is probably one of the better tools to use. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not good with other tools. And ballpoint's all I know. I don't know anything else about the colour green. So that's all your green facts is Santa Claus was probably used to be green and St. Patrick's Day wasn't always green. The end. That's my end music that I put on. See, I was doing the bit. Whee. Oh, you can hear the caffeine wearing off already. Fun. Funity, fun. 1 + 1 = fun on a bun. Ooh. I think that's from Ed, Edd n Eddy. I love Ed, Edd n Eddy so much. Maybe I loved it. Maybe if I watched it now, I probably would be like, meh. Still love the Ed, Edd n Eddy fucking Halloween special is one of my favourite Halloween specials. As it happens. So that's information. Do with it as you please. Oh, fucking hell. I'm so upset that this looks shit. I wanted to have cool pages of like blue, green, and all that thing. And I'm sure as a whole, and like with the blue one, I am going to fill in the gaps with like small drawings of characters, and I'll do the same here as well. But I just, fuck. I could do better. I promise. Is this the one I used before? Yeah. Fiddly-dee, doodly-doo. Penises are green and blue. You can probably see what this is, and if you can't, then, sort yourself out. What are you doing, blood? Blood, what are you doing? What are you saying, man? What are you saying, blood, man? Yeah, blood. I sometimes touch a penis. I touch it every day. I sometimes touch a penis, and I touch a penis every day. It's my penis. I touch it daily. I touch it too much. It is bruised and hurts when I pee. There's do you have green giant sweet corn elsewhere? Is that only in England? I don't know how far-reaching green giant sweet corn is. I hate advertisements. They're all bad, evil. Corporations are bad, advertisements are bad. All things in the world are bad, unless I say otherwise. But one tune that's stuck in my head forever and ever and ever is the Green Giant. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. That's at the end of the Green Giant sweet corn commercials. They have that. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. And for the last fucking since probably my entire life. I've taken that tune and applied it. So it's 3 syllables. So it's 1 syllable and then 2 syllables. So things like I just constantly in my head would be like ho ho ho, big trousers, or ho ho ho, fat penis. You know, whatever works at the time, whatever's on my mind, whatever comes to mind, whatever fits. That's shockingly bad. I thought that was this not the one I... Oh, maybe it's just the fat end. Yeah. All right then. So that's the thing. So yeah, rather than have songs in my head, I just have tunes in my head like that. Fish heads, that's another one. I've played that song before. Fish heads, roly poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. In the morning, laughing happy fish heads. In the evening, swimming in the soup. Fish heads, roly poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. So that's the song that I sang for reference, just so you're aware of where I'm coming from. But it's the tune, so I'll have the tune in my head and adapt it for whatever's on my mind, which is usually penis. I think it's safe to say. Doesn't this almost look like a dick butt? Like if there was a penis here. Penis, throbbing veiny penis, put it in my mouth. I like penis, penis. Juicy penis, come inside my back hole. Fish head penis, fishy heady penis. I'm a penis in my mouth. I lost the plot. Look, it's the Mike Wazowski Sully face swap crossover fucking thing. The meme. Oh, that's quite a funny one to do. It's green, isn't it? It fits what we're doing today. And is therefore allowed. I'll allow it on grounds that it fits because it's green. You're green with envy. I should do cool green shit like fucking orcs and Nurgle from the Chaos Realm. Oh, these markers go together quite well, actually. That looks kind of neat. I quite like that. That's not a fuck. That's quite good. Should I throw a little bit of black in there? Just for a little bit of... little emphasis. Maybe he looks a bit too miserable, where he's supposed to look like a blank expression. But he looks quite miserable. But then we have got... It fits. It works with the turtle. That's from The Office. What time are we at? Should I bloody shut up already? Shall I drew an orb here. Maybe I should just fill that in quickly. I had another idea. I don't know how happy I am with that. The Hulk is an obvious one. I was thinking in my head, what are some green characters? What green characters could I draw? And then I Googled green characters. And literally the first image that was there was the Incredible Hulk. And I was like, the fucking, of course, the Incredible Hulk. But then at the same time, it's like, it's not that it's too obvious, but it's like, well, I always do the Hulk. I do the Hulk all the time. I draw, well, not all the time. I certainly used to draw the Hulk all the time, but these are supposed to be his hands, by the way, coming down like the rim of a trash can would be here. But it looks shit. I'm really, really unhappy with this. What the fuck, man? God damn it. Can we... Where are my grey? Where are my greys at? Get some grey. Maybe if we can make the eyes look a little bit better, then we can... Oh, maybe I just made it worse. Oh, God. That'd be right, wouldn't it? Why would anything be good when it could just not be? Oh, everything's fucking shit. My drawing didn't work how I wanted it to, ideally, and now it's shit. Oh, I hate myself. I'm going to kill myself. What should I go here, though? Not the Hulk. The Hulk won't even fit. I could do a Kermit, but I didn't want to have like here we've got cartoon character, like big movie cartoon character, Pokemon, and Sonic the Hedgehog. So video, like they're from various similar things, but they're nothing from the same franchise. I put a drink down, and I quite like that. So I didn't. If I did Kermit, then it's like two Muppets. So it's a little bit. I like having different things because none of these are from the same thing. Have like green elements on camera at all times. So I could do Yoshi. I could fit like a Yoshi head in here, maybe. I think I could make a Yoshi head fit in here, but then the big fucking bollock he's got for a nose, and then his stupid eyes, and then kind of a weird bollock looking mouth. But I just trying to make him fit. It looks like a penis, or I don't know. I can't make anything work. It's a really awkward shape space that I've left, and that's my fault. Green characters, the Grinch, fucking Green Lantern. I'm not drawing the Green Lantern. Jesus, Swamp Thing. Kermit would fit really like a Kermit head. Maybe I should just draw a Kermit head. Oh, Yoda, Shrek. I've said I'm not going to draw Shrek. There's no reason not to draw Shrek. I could just draw Shrek, but I don't want to. I don't want to draw Shrek. I could just throw a Kermit head in there. It would be easy. It would fit more or less. His eyes and his mouth. He's got one of them. He's got a mouth like a prick. Like some fucking green shit dick ass bastard prick fuck. What a fucking piece of shit. What a cunt. Fuck you, Kermit. You cunt. Kermit. I made you out of clay. Kermit. You are green and... Well, I guess you're not gay. You've got a femoid partner. I don't know. Could still be gay. He's not anything. He's a fucking puppet. He's made out of felt. With Bert and Ernie, I think it can be cool to have them be canonically gay. And I think it was said at some point, like, they're gay. It's official. Bert and Ernie are a gay couple. Yeah, give a shit. Which is cool. But at the same time, they're puppets. It doesn't fucking matter. They're not anything. They're not anything because they're puppets. Are they gay or straight? They're not human. They're not... Gay or straight doesn't apply. They're made out of fuzzy wuzzy felty welt. I don't know. I just don't care. I'm so fucking badass. I don't even care. I'm really trying to be more positive, and when I talk about not caring about shit, it's not because I'm trying to be fucking angsty, cool, edgy teenager. I just... Because I used to... That's the problem, as I used to care so much about so many things. So when I say I don't care, what I'm saying is I'm drained of caring. I cannot care anymore. I've tried to care, but there's nothing in me now. There's no care left inside me. Caring gone. Caring isn't here. Caring went away. Caring gone. That's from Fight Club. It's based on Fight. It's not from. They don't say those words in Fight Club, so it's not from Fight Club. That's quite a funny little Kermit head, isn't it? Ooh. He's got his spiky wikes, like whatever. I think that works for me. That's probably a good place to leave. That's actually probably the best drawing I've done out of all of them. So that's something, isn't it? Let's leave it on a high note. I am gay. Sometimes I am. This isn't. I'm not gay. Well, maybe I'm gay. I might be a bit gay. I forgot this is like a paint pen. This will go over others. Wow. I'm probably like 1/5 gay, and then maybe 2/5, 1/5 gay, 2/5 straight, and then 2/5 just fuck. Who knows? Who cares? Let's do some fucking sick skateboard shit. Oh, shove it. Fucking tray flip. Let's jump over the pen. Fuck you, pen. Oh, I'll leave the fucking pen. Yeah.